Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, I think you're going to love this. I'll go ahead and get right into it. I have a US30 trading strategy that is mechanical that I can share with you today, and then you can take and do whatever you want with it. You can tweak it, make it better, modify it, or apply it to other pairs in the market. But before we get into it, a quick disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. This is definitely not financial advice. It's simply for educational and entertainment purposes only. And my trading results are certainly not typical. What you're about to see in this video is simply based on hypotheticals. Trading is extremely risky and you can and likely will lose all of your capital. It is your job as a responsible trader to backtest any strategy you see online extensively and always demo trade first. There is no guarantee of your success and you are ultimately responsible for your own successes or failures, nobody else. So with that said, let's go ahead and crack into the charts and get right into the strategy, but stick with me because towards the middle, I'm going to share with you an advanced strategy and how you can use this to also trade the US30 with better accuracy. So you're going to want to see that. All right, let's head over to the charts now. The first thing you're going to do is load up TradingView, and then you're going to want to go to indicators here at the top, and we're going to put on the swing indicator. So I'll just type in swing here so you can see that. And the indicator you're going to want is the pattern smart indicator here. Now, once that's on your chart here, you're going to see these red and blue lines on your charts here. And all that's doing is drawing up the swing highs and swing lows. I love this indicator here. I have used it quite extensively because it's not lagging. Okay. Once you do that, make sure you're on the 15-minute time frame for the US30. And then what we're going to do is mark off these vertical lines at 7 a.m. All right, you can see I already have these marked off for the previous days. And then I'm going to explain to you how I used this strategy to execute trades in the market. Before we go any further, I want to be very clear here that using this indicator is simply a baseline or starting point in this trading strategy. Oftentimes, it's better to use another confluence to improve the accuracy or to verify the trade. So we are here on the current day. This is June 30th at the time of this recording. And we're going to go back. And I'm going to share with you how to execute this. So here is the first example. All right, at 7 a.m., what you're looking for is a break of market structure. Now, generally, you can spot these with the naked eye, but this indicator makes it simple to do that. So here it is. The red line is the swing high and the blue lines are the swing low. So what we're going to do is look for an entry once we see a 15-minute bar close above the red line for a long or below the blue line for a short. Pretty straightforward. Now, this is where you have to use a little bit of discretion with this system, and that is where you place your stop. Typically, you could place it at the previous swing low, in this case, the blue line, or where this push came from. In this case, if you wanted to have a tighter stop, that would be right here. We'll zoom in. You could literally put this right about there. But for our purposes here, we'll put it at or near the swing low. Now, this trade has not completed yet, but you can see this would be running in profit. Typically, for targets, this is something that I do play with, or you could simply modify targeting 1.5R, 2R, or 3R. In this case here, we're going to be aiming for 2 to 3R. So if we move this up, you can see this trade would be currently running in profit today. Let's come back to the previous day here now. All right, here we are at the previous day. So on this day here, you can see the market opens up, price pushes down. We break this red line, we enter the market, we place our stop here above the swing high, and this would have been a losing day. Now, I have these circles drawn here so that you can see where the trades would have won. So, next day here, June 28th, we open up at 7 a.m., or we have our vertical line drawn at 7 a.m. We see a break of market structure here. We place our short trade. In this case here, I like to use the nearest swing high using my eyes, or where the push came from. So if we zoom into this trade here, to me, it's quite obvious that the push came from this area. So in that case, I place my stop right here above that wick. This trade here simply gets 3R or thereabout. Now, you could stop at 2R. There's all different ways you can manage this. You could simply set the position to break even after 1 or 2 hours reached, however you decide to manage the trade. All right, let's go to the previous day here on June 27th. You can see here, 7 a.m., market is moving. We break above the swing high right here. We enter the market right here. We place our stop below where the push came from, what I like to do, which would be this particular area. And then we hold the trade either until we lose the trade or until it hits its profit target. In this case, if we are targeting all the way up here, let's say 2R right there, you can see it gets it all the way over here. It does, in fact, get 2R, and it does, in fact, go a bit higher if we have this line right there. Well, we'll draw a better one here for you. We'll go to our horizontal ray line and put that in there. You can see that trade gets it. Let's go to the previous day. I know I won't get into detail on all these, but this trade would have lost. This one here was a loss. This one here was a loss. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at these here. Win, win, win. So, in my examples, or what I would be targeting on this, would probably be 2 or 3R. So let's look at this one here real quick so I can share it with you or show you what this may have ended up doing. So if we put our stop above the swing high right here, this one could get 3R, possibly more. Let's just call it 3R. This one over here as well, this short, on the following day, market structure breaks below the blue line. We enter, stop above the swing high. This one here also, I believe, can get 3R all the way down here. Very close to it. 2R, 2.5. Really depends where you put your stop. So over here, next day, again, we break right here after 7 a.m. in the market. Stop loss above where the push came from. And we are, oops, let's go back. We need to fix that there. This is a short right there. And we are at 3R. So let's just simply add this up here. On this day here, 3R, 3R. Over here, also 3R. This day, negative 1R. So we're at 3, 6, 9. Right here, a losing day, we're at 8R. Over here, a losing day, we're at 7R. Next day, a losing day, we're at 6R. Next day here, we get a winning day. The trade does complete itself a few days later, which is totally fine. 6R here, 3 here, so we are now at 9R. Next day, another winner here, 3, so we are now at 12R. Over here, we have a losing day. We are now at 11R. So current day, we are now up by 11R in a hypothetical situation here. Okay, coming back here, you can see we have our 7 a.m. marked off. Market pushes up right here. We're in the market. Where did the push come from? Right here. And then we target our 3R there. So very simple strategy, very easy to execute. Now let me share with you a more advanced strategy on the US30 using the same indicator, but an advanced method to help keep yourself out of bad positions. Let's go over to the daily chart now on the US30. What I have here is I have marked off levels on the daily chart. Very simply put here, what you're looking for is price to come into a level and then a rejection. And we're looking to enter the market on a confirmed rejection. A lot of new traders, what they'll do is they'll get to this point here. They'll get to a level, for example, when price is pushing down into this level right here. They simply do not know when the bounce is going to occur or have a good idea when it's going to occur. In our case here, what we'll do is we'll mark this off here. We'll drop down to the 1 hour chart, and then we'll come back over here to where price is coming into this area. What you'll notice here, as price is pushing down in this area, and I'll circle it right here, we're pushing into this zone. As a trader, you're looking at this and saying, where is a good entry to go long? Well, if you look at these red areas here, at no point in time on the 1 hour time frame is price breaking that structure until right here. Okay? So what we could do is we could then take a long position right here and put our stop a little bit below the lowest swing low, which would be this point here. And then you can see we have entered that position from the daily chart using this indicator on the 1 hour chart to get a better idea of when price might be bouncing off of that level. And then if I zoom out, you can see our stop is never hit, and then we are going up. Now, coming back to the daily chart again, let's take a look here. What about, for example, if I had drawn a level here? Let's do a quick bar replay, and we'll go back over here. So if I had a level here, I like to draw my levels where the market has wicked out and clearly changed direction. So as price is coming to the level, how do we know when we might have a higher probability of a decent setup? Well, if we're here in the market, we drop down to the 1 hour. I'll mark this off here for you so we can come into it in the 1 hour. We'll scroll all the way back to where that price action is located right here in the market with our bar replay. And here we are. As price pushes down into this area, we are looking for possible setups. So let's just hypothetically say price pushes down, it breaks here. We place our stop below here. On our first attempt, we missed the trade. Now let's go forward. There, we had a break of market structure here. Our second attempt, we're in here. We have our stop down here. Let's play it out. Price is pushing up, maybe right here, perhaps in this particular scenario, I might move my stop to break even, let this trade run, take partials, whatever the case may be. But my point here is that this tool can be used as a good indicator as to when price might be reversing or bouncing and give you a better idea of a higher probability setup in entering the market. Okay, let's see how this plays out in other pairs now. This can also work on gold or be applied to any other trading. So here it is, the gold chart. I had a level marked off here. This is the current live position of gold in the market. I was looking for longs in this trade. We're down here. I have a level marked off here or drawn in because of this wick. If we drop down to the 1 hour, how might I increase my probability that we're going to get a bounce here, or how do I know where I might enter the market? So here it is. We'll drop down to the 1 hour. We'll take a look at market structure. You can see as price is pushing down right here, it's pushing down this way. At no point in time does price break any of these 1 hour swing highs until right here, in which case we'd have a hypothetical entry right here with a stop either down below this push where it came from. I can zoom in right there, either where the push came from or below the swing low. And then in this particular case, the trade is up approximately 1.33R. And for all intents and purposes, I may manage this in such a way that I would move my stop to break even at this point in time, or you can simply let it run and then go on to whatever R that is achievable. So there you have it, guys. Happy to share with you trading strategies. What I really wanted to accomplish here is to share with you strategies that have worked really, very well for me, but more importantly, that you're able to take bits and pieces from these strategies and then modify them, tweak them, and make them your own, because that's really the value in these videos. Not just blindly taking a strategy here, using one indicator, and then going on and thinking you'll make millions in the market, but more so that you can take all these little tidbits that I'm giving away here and apply them to your own trading, and perhaps they can help you in your own trading here. So with that said, if you're interested in how I trade the NAS 100 every single morning on the 5-minute charts. There's a great video in this channel. I highly encourage you to go ahead and check it out. You'll see exactly how I trade every single morning and the whole process that I go through. If you liked what you saw here, do me a favor, go ahead, like, subscribe, comment below, and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you may have. If you want to see how I trade the NAS 100 every single day at the open. I do have a free Telegram group you can join. The link should be below this video in the description. Over there, I'm quite active and posting daily my analysis or morning analysis on the NAS 100. Once again, thanks for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed this video.